So here's what it looks like. You have all these cool images. I like this one. Today we're going to pick up and continue our work on the lol random image experience. This is like a time capsule from 2015 internet humor. And I've been maintaining it over the last 9 years. But what I found is that it's more enjoyable with music, so let's pick a song to go with it. It has to come from a really immature place, artistically. Sorry, music, but okay. Very sorry, but you've been picked as immature. Okay. Honestly, the gal seems really mature. Yeah, but there's the nerd we need to go with this humor. All right, let's do it. Yeah, that kind of worked. I would say it didn't work that well. I think it's too I think I miscalculated with the beautiful female voice there. I need something more screwed up. I mean, that's screwed up. How about the shrimp quartet? Thank you, internet. Why not? It's not working for me. That's okay, because the mission is not to experience lol random right now, even though it's hard to work on lol random without getting caught up in it. So we have the approach that uses the AWS keys. And I don't like this. Number one, it's hard to manage these keys. There's so many ways to do it. It's always hard to get them, even yourself. Like, since you don't commit them to the repo, the keys are just hard to manage, and they might accidentally get into the repo at some point. I could ignore them. But, I don't think I even need them at all, because I can remove the keys and make it publicly accessible so that anyone can load all of the list of images. So what I did was I went in Postman and I used ChatGPT to get the URL needed, and then let's run it. Yeah. Access denied. That's fine. We'll just give permission. So that's the other approach, is to load it through this URL. The part that I don't like is that it comes back as XML, and parsing XML is not something I have that much experience with. So I'm not super confident. But I asked myself, which is the better way? Which is the more correct way? What's the way that I'm not going to kick myself later? And I'll be happy that I did it this way. And it's the second approach. So even though I already implemented it in a previous version with the other approach using keys, I really believe in my heart that this is the right way to do it. So that's what we're going to do. So if I go back to the code, I can just delete this because I decided not to do this. And honestly, a lot of this code I'm going to delete. Yeah. And that's how it is. We need to give permission. So I'm going to log into the console. In a small screen size. Okay. One of the cool things is that all these images are named. Just a little Fun fact. Okay. Permissions. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, this is where we could give permission for additional actions. I kind of want to ask ChatGPT about this, because this syntax, I think I want to Google it, because I don't trust ChatGPT with something kind of sensitive, like security of the bucket. I don't want people to be able to delete it. I don't think I have backups. So... Well, I don't want to list bucket. That would allow them to list. I want to list within one bucket. Okay, this is good. This looks like what I need, but this is a question, so that means there's probably an issue with this. So let's look at the answers. Well, this looks like it allows anything. Okay.
Can you save the girl you love?
So let's look at our policy again. Wherever it is. Action. Okay, so this could be an array, I guess. If I'm... So currently I just have one action there. Oh, I see. It's sort of, there could be two separate ones. Okay, so that's how it would be. Effect, allow. I wonder what this SID is. I guess that's not optional. Action, get object, resource. Yeah. I wonder if I could make this an array. I'm looking for the name. Okay, this is what we're looking for. So list bucket, I don't think that's it. Devs. What? Oh, that action. List bucket. Is that what it does? Okay, let's find out what this actually does. Because maybe that is what we're looking for. Get object, put object. Definitely not put object. Unless we want the public to be able to add to this. Which we do not. Because we do not trust the internet. Oh, list objects v2? Okay, that looks like what we need. Did that come up again? So this is what we're looking for. It's just confusing name. List in the bucket, not list all the buckets. I think that's... Okay. So I wanted to see if I could make this an array, because I saw in the... Ooh. Oh, interesting. I could have been... So if I put this in an array... Okay. Does it work? Okay. Let's see if it changes. Now, is this instant? Okay, I guess I need to do it separately. Action does not apply to... So we'll put it back the way it was. Add another statement. I'm just guessing. 100% just guessing that it would be like this. Okay, maybe the SI recommend. Okay. List. Okay. So that this error might be from before. I'm gonna hit save again. Okay. Maybe I need to remove this part. So haphazard. Oh, we don't know if it worked. Let's not get excited. Let's really not get excited. But let's run this. It worked. God damn. I'm just like guessing, 100%. Cool. So let's leave it there. And then in the next episode, we can actually work on reading the XML, which will be fun. I am looking for collaborators to work on a project called the hypergraph. A hypergraph is a collection of nodes and edges. Nodes are like little dots, and edges are like lines connecting the dots. And the idea with the hypergraph is that it can be a replacement for HTML. But unlike HTML, it can remove a lot of the assumptions and limitations that HTML has. And this data structure can be used to construct virtual worlds, video games, programming languages, all sorts of different art projects, etc. If this interests you, you don't need any coding experience. I think my only requirement is that you document the process and we can work together on it. It certainly goes beyond what I can do myself. And that's why I'm reaching out to the internet for some help. And I'll see you next time.